So you're thinking about moving to Paris, Ontario, but before you call it home, you need to be aware of the pros and cons, the real estate, the parks, the schools, the local businesses, and more to decide if this small town is right for you and your family, as this small town has a population of just under 15,000 people and is just located northwest of Brantford, and about only a 15-minute drive to downtown Brantford, a 45-minute drive to Kitchener-Waterloo, a 40-minute drive to Hamilton, and then an hour and a half to 2 hours to Toronto. Now, depending on where you live within the small community and where you're going to be commuting to on a regular basis will really dictate where I recommend for you. As if you're going to be traveling to Toronto and Hamilton, it's probably better to be on the south side, closer to the 403 to jump on. But then you also have Kitchener, Waterloo, and Guelph, which I'd recommend looking at the north side of the city to be closer to the back roads, taking you to those communities. So if you're new here, my name is Matthew. I'm a local realtor, and this is my channel where I share everything about what it's like living in Hamilton and the surrounding cities and towns like Paris, Ontario. So if you're thinking about relocating to Paris or one of the surrounding cities, send me and my team a message today to book your free relocation consult call where we can answer any more of your questions, go over what real estate is available based on your search criteria, and so much more. Now, before you leave this video here, make sure you stick around to the end, as I'm going to be sharing the primary reasons why my clients choose that Paris is not right for them. So make sure you stick around for that there. Now, with that said, let's dive on into the very first advantage of living in Paris, and that is the great parks it has to offer you. As in total, there is a variety of parks to choose from, but some of my favorites are Lions Park, which has a great riverside walking trails to enjoy, as well as a variety of sports fields, jungle gyms, and an outdoor pool. But then you'll also find here the Green Lane Sports Complex, which again has a variety of different sports fields, as well as a great dog park for you and your furry friend to enjoy. But then you also have the SC Johnson Trail, which is a 14-kilometer trail running between Paris, Ontario and Brantford that travels along an abandoned railroad and allows you just an amazing walk among nature. Then, of course, you'll find a variety of different classic neighborhood parks throughout that are all within walking distance of the detached home or townhome you choose to live in. Then, just a short drive away from these homes here, you're going to find two really primary community centers, being the Brant Sports Complex, where you can find those ice rinks for your kids to go play hockey or also go get a free skate in with the family. But then you'll also find Sly Apps Community Center, where you can find an indoor turf to go play some sports year around. Now, as for the schools within Paris, what you're going to be finding is 5 elementary schools. 3 of them will be public, 2 of them will be Catholic, located throughout this community here and are great for the academic performance. But also here, you're going to find only 1 high school, being the Paris District Public High School. And currently, there are no Catholic high schools within Paris. Therefore, your kids, if you're looking to go to a Catholic high school, will have to be bused to Brantford's Catholic High School, St. John's College. And that's because Paris is right now a small town and doesn't have enough students to go to that school there. Now, on the flip side of that, some of the advantages about living in a small town like Paris is, first, you're going to have this amazing historic downtown area right beside the lake that you can go and enjoy. And some of my personal favorite businesses you need to check out would be the Stillwaters to enjoy amazing food right beside the Grand River. But then you also can go check out the Paris Pub, the Paris Bakery, or Chocolate Sensations to go get your amazing sweet treat fix. Then also you'll find really 2 major plazas located within here. One on the north side that will offer you a Canadian Tire, a Sobeys, and of course a Tim Hortons. But on the south side, you're going to find a bit larger plaza offering you a Home Depot, Dollarama, Pet Value, and many more shops and restaurants to choose from. And because Paris is a small town, you're of course only going to be just a short drive away from many different local farms to go enjoy, as well as go check out the Paris Farmers Market, which is open every Thursday between 12 and 6 p.m. to go get some amazing produce or some fresh sweet corn or those fresh baked goods as well. Then, if you can't make the farmers market, you should go check out Alberta Farms Country Market, daily serving its customers the same local produce and the best baked goods. Then as for local events and what you can expect to happen here, a lot of the times you're going to be traveling in Brantford for the regular events. However, there is the Paris Festival that regularly hosts a variety of different events, from your classic fairs to a monster truck and some amazing car shows. Then as for how the real estate stacks up in Paris compared to the surrounding cities, is it is more affordable than both Cambridge, Kitchener, Waterloo, Guelph, Hamilton, and a little bit more expensive than Brantford. And if we zoom in to Paris's real estate and how it breaks down within this community here, it was 75% detached homes, and there's really 3 different time periods these homes are built in. You have the original detached homes, which are those classic bungalows and 2-story homes, really built between 1900 and 1980s, and will sell anywhere from $550,000 to $800,000. Then you'll find a variety of homes in that first expansion, really between the 1980s and 2010s, selling typically between $750,000 and $1.1 million. And then finally, you're going to find a lot of newer development here, especially for those detached homes and townhomes, often built in the last 5 years, offering 3 to 4 beds and 3 to 4 baths, selling a little bit more expensively at $900,000 to $1.3 million. And then if we take a look here at townhomes, this made up 22% of the other real estate sales here. Majority of the townhomes here were really built between the 2000s to 2020, with half the townhomes being freehold and the other half that are a bit more affordable will be condo townhomes, typically selling between that $600,000 to $850,000 marks. And then as for if you're looking for a condo in Paris, this only made up 3% of the real estate sold, as there's only a few low-rise buildings located throughout Paris, typically selling between $400,000 to $600,000. So if you are interested in a detailed market analysis based on your search criteria, looking at the recent solds and getting all your questions answered, send me and my team a message today to book your free relocation consult call. But the primary reason my clients choose not to move to Paris is really 3 reasons. First, there's lack of public transit options, and a lot of my clients moving to Canada for the first time are gonna have 1 car and really are gonna rely on the public transit system. 2 is there's lack of employment options available. Because Paris is a small town, you're often gonna find yourself commuting via car to Brantford, Guelph, Kitchener, or Hamilton on a regular basis for employment. And then the third option is there's not much going on, as I have a lot of clients that want to move out of the city like Toronto and want a bit more of a suburban lifestyle, and they find Paris is a little too small towny for them. So if you are interested in learning about another community that might be right for you, the next video I recommend you go check out is everything you need to know before moving to Brantford. So you can find that video right here. Otherwise, I hope you have a great day.